Annyeonghaseyo. I'm Marshall.
I'm Ariel.
And we're
Soju for Two. Okay, so this is our review of Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Ti Do. Which,
long title.
Yeah, it's a long title. It came out in 2006, and most importantly, we have Geun-suk in this. So I'll tell you the main people. So we have Cha Hee-rum plays Yoon Jung-won. Geun-suk plays Shin Eun-gu. And then Young Ui-chol, so we obviously love as well, plays Kang Hee-won. So those are sort of the main ones. But then we also have Im Joo-won, plays Jung-won's brother. He was in What's Up. Really cute, and I think this is where he sort of started. So that's just a good side.
And what's really funny is I think I saw this a really long time ago. I mean, I know I saw it a really long time ago, but I think I saw this for the first time before I knew who Geun-suk was.
Oh my gosh.
So, side note, and he was, he looked a little different in this. But yeah, I definitely saw this before I knew who he was.
The beauty of Geun-suk.
The possibilities.
Okay, so basically the plot of this one is that you sort of have neighbors, they're sort of new neighbors, and they obviously are going to fall in love. So Geun-suk is the main female lead, but then she has a twisted past.
Yeah.
So
and he has a difficult fate ahead of him.
Yes, he does, because he loves her sort of immediately, even though he plays the playboy.
Yeah.
But she has a twisted fate with Young Chol's character, and basically she sentences Dad to prison because she, announced she reported to the police about a hit and run, but she didn't know it was his dad. And he kind of blames her. He beat her up, but he didn't physically beat her up. But I think his friends did.
And he has this really conflicted feelings towards her
because he loves her too,
and she feels such guilt towards him. So she's always kind of drawn to him because
and then
of
the
that
two
guilt.
of them, the two guys, are best friends. They're in a band together,
and
she rips them apart. She's sort of the Yoko Ono to their band.
What's interesting is this reminded us of Flower Boy Ramen Shop when we rewatched it, because we just rewatched it, and it really kind of reminded me of Flower Boy Ramen Shop, just with the music, sort of the interesting parts of that. But then it has a very different story.
But also kind of like Flower Boy Ramen Shop in that they're really good friends. So they kind of the two guys kind of want the other one to be happy, so they're willing to sort of let her go,
but not really.
And then there's this crazy thing that happens where he gets in an accident and loses his memory, and they bring it back by reenacting the scene.
It was really dramatic.
Which is probably the least believable part of the whole movie, but we'll let it go.
Okay, so with the chemistry here, I mean, I think it's great. I didn't even know Geun-suk's possibility when I watched this initially, but now rewatching it, I'm like, oh yeah, I know. Okay, I get it. Because he's just so cute.
Honestly, I think that
the other guy, they have a lot.
Yeah, Young Chol's character had a lot more charisma. I feel like he was a lot
he's got the darkness in it that makes it an excellent.
He is so brooding. Same thing in Shut Up Flower Boy Band. We just really wanted him to end up with her, even though it was never going to be him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so good. I love him. So love triangle. It's a good love triangle. Yeah. Let's just put it out there. Mistaken identity, misunderstanding. So there's a ton of misunderstandings. And basically because they're friends and because of their past, their friendship, and the love that she feels towards both of them. Oh, it's so good. So conflicting.
Bad guy turned good. Okay, well, I mean, you could really argue that, the bad guy turned good here. He does have, a transformation. It's,
Young
Chol. I can never really have trouble saying his name. I don't know why. Yeah. It's very confusing for me. But, you can argue that he is definitely a bad guy in the beginning and gets much better, but I still think he has, the darkness doesn't really completely leave his character.
Which we love.
In the story. Yeah.
Yeah, and Geun-suk's a bit of a jerk in the beginning, but not at all. I mean, clearly just trying to hit on her, oh, come carry my bag. It's really? We get that. Piggyback ride.
Was there one?
There might have been. I don't really remember it.
So.
But there was a kiss, so that was really cute. Like that. We would have. I wish she'd kissed the other guy too. That would have been, spread it around a little bit. But no. He's a lot like Iki-woo. He never gets the girl.
Never.
It's a really sad thing.
We can't wait for him to get a drama where he's the lead. I can't wait for my Iki-woo drama and his drama. Those are the two I'm waiting for.
We'll be on there. Fashion. Okay, so interesting guy fashion. Of course, is Geun-suk. Yeah. So this is actually the most tame Geun-suk we've ever seen.
It really is. His haircut is like a normal boy. That's why I didn't know, At this point, I didn't know what he was capable of.
Yeah, but there's a weird, at the end, he has a hat and a scarf. Yeah. Which honestly, I think is quite odd. I mean, of all things he's ever worn, this is probably the weirdest outfit.
And he could have shoulder length, wavy, curled hair like Ari.
Yeah.
And that would be totally normal. But the scarf,
I couldn't get over the scarf. I didn't like the scarf, but of course we still love him.
Music, yeah. So they definitely sing, and there's the rockiness of their band as well as some softer music. So that was nice.
Yes, it was cute. So, okay, let's give it our ratings. What do you think, Mark?
Okay, I would say this is like an 8.5 for me. Definitely would watch it again if for no other reason than like Geun-suk is like enough of a reason for us, but then you add like
Jung Hee-chol.
Yeah, good music, interesting storyline.
Yeah.
So it's totally something to watch. I mean, I would say that if you haven't seen this movie, check it out.
Yeah, I'd give it like 8.5, 9. I think that it's a really good, like, you know, cute. But then there's parts of it that are so like blown out of proportion that I feel like it makes it a little bit hard to watch.
Yeah.
But it's cute enough.
But I think this would have been a really bad drama, but a good.
It was a good movie. Yeah.
Yeah, because like I think as a drama, like the parts that were ridiculous would become like so ridiculous,
and they'd be so drawn out. So it's actually good this was a movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye, guys.